So, we're a little under 2 months away from the release of Splatoon 3, and we still don't know a fair bit of information. Since we're getting pretty close to the release date, I think it's pretty fair to ask, when exactly are we getting our Testfire, or are we getting one period? And just to put this out there, this is all my personal speculation. So take what I say with a grain of salt, as it's not confirmed until Nintendo says it is. Clearly. With that said, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. So the first piece of information is pretty interesting, as it suggests that we might be getting a Testfire this week, specifically on the 15th. Now, as crazy as that sounds, there is a little bit of logic to this. So for those who don't know, there is currently a tournament called the Inkopolis Showdown happening right now. And if you look closely, this week isn't there, which, as you might have guessed, has caused a lot of people to think we're getting a Testfire this week. Personally, I think this is a little bit of a stretch. I don't know what it is, it just feels weird. Like, I just don't know how to put it into words. I don't think it'd be a terrible idea, seeing how it's on a Friday, which means Nintendo could push it over the weekend. Nintendo did this with the very first Splatoon Testfire, which was on May 8th, 2015, which was a Friday. And for Splatoon 2, the initial Testfire date was the 24th of March, which, you guessed it, was a Friday. I'm starting to notice a theme here. With that said, Nintendo can definitely pull a Nintendo and just not release a Testfire. Let's be real, Nintendo would never do that. Or would they? But from a business perspective, it would make a lot of sense to launch it on a Friday, you know, a time when a lot of people are off and can enjoy the game. So maybe, just maybe, there might be a Testfire on Friday, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. With that portion of the video finished, let's talk about what I think Nintendo might actually do, and why I think Nintendo should go down this route. As of today, July 12th, we still don't have a Splatoon 3 Direct, and I doubt we'll be getting one this month, as it's pretty common knowledge that Nintendo always does their game-specific Directs a month before they release. So what am I getting at here? In my opinion, it would be very wise for Nintendo to maybe do a Splatoon 3 Direct in the middle of August, and then shortly after release a Testfire. Think of it like this. I mentioned in the first part of my video that we still don't know a fair bit of information about the game. So to solve this problem, I think this Direct should be centered on new content. You know, the kind of stuff that makes people say, wow, I really want to try this game. And this is when Nintendo should drop the Testfire, right after the Direct, to give people an opportunity to actually try it out for themselves. So not only does it let people who haven't experienced the Splatoon series jump on, but it also allows the more dedicated fans such as myself to try out the new online features. Because if I'm going to be stuck with an online multiplayer game for the next couple of years, I expect it to be good. And knowing Nintendo, it is something that I am worried about. Because if I have anything to say about Switch Online, it's that it kinda sucks. A lot. I'm going to be real with you. The online functionality of Splatoon 2 is absolutely one of the worst aspects about the game. But yet again, knowing Switch Online, I'm not too sure. And I'll really have to wait to find out. But yeah, with all that said, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, you know what to do. And get subscribed for more Splatoon news in the future, because you know I'll be blabbering about it once the game has more information. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.